If you plead guilty to a crime, can you change your mind and take it back? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. The answer is yes, it's possible, but extremely difficult in most cases. In Washington state, there is a rule allowing withdrawal of a guilty plea, Criminal Rule 4.2, and that says the court shall allow the withdrawal of a guilty plea whenever it's necessary to correct a manifest injustice. What does that mean? Well, it means four different things: a denial of effective assistance of counsel, an agreement not signed by either party, an involuntary plea, or a plea agreement not kept by the state. When a person pleads guilty, the judge has a long conversation called a colloquy with the client about what they're doing, whether they're entering the guilty plea voluntarily and freely. This is one reason it's so difficult to take back a plea after that conversation. The person previously told the judge they were doing this of their own free will, and then later argue that they actually weren't doing it of their own free will. Usually, a court in that situation does not allow the withdrawal of the plea, but new information that comes to light after the plea can allow a withdrawal. We once had a case where our client's original lawyer convinced the client to plead guilty to send him to prison, and meanwhile, the lawyer was making moves on the client's girlfriend. When we came on board, we told the judge of the old lawyer's misconduct, and our client was allowed to withdraw his guilty plea. But anyone trying to take back a guilty plea should beware. Often the aftermath is worse than the original plea deal. That's because a plea deal is basically a contract between a defendant and the government. When the defendant tries to back out, it breaches the deal and releases the other side from their end of the promise. That means even if a person tries to withdraw the plea and the judge says no, the state can call the whole deal off, add more charges, and seek more jail time. So it can be incredibly dangerous to flirt with the idea of plea withdrawal. That's why a good lawyer will spend many hours with the client before ever going to court to review the case, the evidence, the options of the client, and discuss the best strategy to meet the client's objectives. Sometimes a guilty plea to a charge is the right choice given all the circumstances. But once there's a plea of guilty, it's very difficult to take it all back.